Rhode Island, what the hell? Rhode Island politicians, Hanna Gallo and Frank Ciccone, let's take a look at their faces. These two politicians from Rhode Island, the smallest state, are pissing me off the most per square mile in America because they want to ban porn. They have a whole new bill that they've put before the state legislature requiring ISPs operating in the state to block sites that feature, quote, sexual content or are deemed offensive. Okay, so those are two different things, by the way. The bill is allegedly an attempt, according to an article we have, to prevent people under the age of 18 from accessing adult content. But for those of age who'd like to enjoy all the sexual content the internet has to offer, if the bill become law, they'd have to request in writing that the digital block be lifted, prove via identification that they were of the age of 18 or more, and fork over a one-time fee of $20 to the state. Now, there's a little more nuance to that, but Tim, what do you think? Do you watch porn? No. What do you think of this?
And I warned you all that this would happen with net neutrality. We can go back and look at all my other NerdAlert clips where I got heated under the collar.
What did you say? Brief review.
Well, back then it was called SOPA and PIPA and all sorts of other things to protect kids, but really make money for big ISPs. And this is a more, puritanical, if I'm using that word correctly.
Yeah, I get it.
Endeavor. I will say that's an awkward letter to write and sign.
To get them to revoke the block?
Yes, yeah.
What would it be
like? Dear sir or madam, I understand where you're coming from, but I'd really like my pornography reinstated. Yours truly, some Rhode Islander. But by the way, VPNs, kids, you look into it, you'll be fine. Also, your dad's gonna pay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Dad, can you believe what they did? And he's like, I'm in. So there's a little bit more to this. They say that the money that they raise from the $20 fees would go to the Council on Human Trafficking. And they just, Ciccone described the rules, the bill as a work in progress. Yeah, stop the progress. Get rid of this bill. He says that the $20 fee would only apply to those who previously requested a block and then later asked to have it removed, which makes it even more awkward. They're saying that they're gonna put up the ability for you to opt in for or they wanted like the blanket system, it seems, to be, we're blocking the porn. If you want it to be lifted, all right, just let us know. And that's even scary, just to have your name on the list of people in like some database and be like, these people wanted the porn. But if you like change your mind and you decided you wanted to go back to being able to access porn after you asked for them to block it or vice versa, then it costs you $20. I just don't like that at all.
I'm wondering if Ciccone and what is his name, Gallo were chatting, and he's like, you know what, I really think all the porn should be disabled. And she's like, yes, I agree. And he was like, no, I'm just like really into amputee stuff. I'm sorry that you were like confused by that statement. But yeah, let's go with it, fine, I didn't mean that.
I just don't like that it says sexual content or sites that are deemed offensive. Like from a free speech perspective, like I always end up being like, even if the ACLU defends someone that I don't like, I'm still like, yeah, you should let them speak. Yeah. And that's this kind of stuff.
And it's a really subjective thing. Like, what's offensive? What these two guys think is offensive?
And I have a feeling that these two guys, these two people who raised this bill as like a proposal, find a lot of stuff offensive, more than you and I would find offensive if we were able to kind of go through it.
The other thing is, like, if this goes through and all the porn in Rhode Island is blocked, like, it's just gonna get weird. Like, how? People will seek out new ways to get their rocks off. Right. Like, I won't be able to go to Pornhub, but like, you better believe I'm gonna find a video of a woman slowly stirring cake batter and whispering. And like, that's just gonna do it for me now, because what other choice do I have? You're gonna make Rhode Island fucking weird, guys. Don't do it.
It's just gonna be a lot of people doing strange stuff on the border of Rhode Island and Connecticut. Just like, let's go to Connecticut, I'm about to burst. Go to a library. Is that what you want? Don't screw them over. All right, so what do you guys think of this? Give us your thoughts on Facebook and Twitter. If you think it's actually gonna happen, let us know.